Fed on possums and rats, snakes and toads. Will you beg me now when you speak my name? Oh, if I had more time, I'd starve you right out of the goddamned earth. The match flares between Redfern's fingers as out of the heaps of old furniture and twisted-up paper and columns of musty books it rises, a dark blur coalescing into blue gingham and brown curls, those eyes like glowing sapphires, smell of pine and loam. It speaks. Papa, a voice that breaks loose a lifetime of guilt and shame like shards of glass in his chest. Have you come to hurt me, Papa? You are not my child, he cries, but still the match flame wavers as Redfern's legs begin to tremble. Creak of wood as the thing before him soughs and sighs, reaches out with a small, pale hand. The match gutters. The hand wavers just beyond his grizzled cheek, and he feels the warmth of it, a hungry heat. He drops to his knees, and in an instant its hands are no longer hands, its face something slick and wet, its unraveling, reknitting itself. Little brown shoots that creep and grow, thin as monofilament, licking tenderly at what few patches of his old man's skin aren't wet with turpentine, searching for a chink, a weak spot. Its blue eyes fusing into one, as Redfern opens his mouth to curse it one last time. But suddenly he has no air, no breath with which to scream, because his throat is full of plunging, eager tongues. He fumbles at the axe, works it free of his belt, but it only clatters to the floor, one more piece of him gone, now here in this room, where all charts and fortunes have led. Choking, he's choking, he cannot breathe, A light flares, blue and big as the sea, filling the room as Redfern's skull explodes, with the sound of crashing waves and the high-pitched scream of gulls, and time becomes a collapsing star, a folded map, a tide washing in, washing out. He convulses, feels a snarling in his chest cavity, searching out the seat of his regret. It was not supposed to end this way. It was always going to end this way, where shoots with nodes, nodes with tendrils, tendrils with teeth that chew and chew and chew, expand, bloom, and there is darkness now at the edges of his sight. He closes his eyes, seeks out a memory, a girl of 16 wearing an old cotton shirt and jeans, traipsing after him in a man's boots through dense woods and wire grass to that dark and rotten place that is the source of all his family's suffering. She is his granddaughter, sad and lonely and strong, and his final thought is her name. Nellie. Its teeth find the center of him. From hell's heart to his own, no great distance in the end. Part 1. 1989. June 30th. Nellie Gardner stiffens in the lawyer's plush chair and thinks, condescending prick. Meadows rears back behind a massive cherry desk, hands clasped at the base of his neck. He wears a gold watch and a short-sleeved pink polo and a pair of pleated khakis, boat shoes, no socks. He smiles at her from a round, red face, knowing the answer to his question, which only makes his having asked it all the more infuriating. No, she says, plucking at a torn thread on the knee of her jeans. My husband won't be joining us. Just you and the boy, then? In the waiting room, through the open door, Max, mop of brown hair, big hazel eyes, red Batman t-shirt, sits by a picture window, a Reader's Digest from the coffee table open in his lap. I survived a great white shark attack. Behind him, through the window, the town square is empty and the sun falls in golden sheets over the courthouse.